And now another exciting adventure of Captain Attorney, the District America. Do we think Dick Purcell was related to Sam and Max creator Steve Purcell? I mean, he is kind of playing the role of freelance police here. Why did Gail do her pose in the shadow of a botanical garden? I'm not a Republic serial villain. Oh, wait, yes I am. Yeah, nice try pretending these guys are still in this. You're listening to The Morning Zoo with Madsen and Gruber, only on SKRB, The Scarab. There are 3 Johns in the cast of this Marvel series. John was the original Chris. That emblem on the left kind of looks like Captain America's shield. And a 4th John co-directing. You could fill 2 They Might Be Giantses with this cast and crew. Chapter 6, Vault of Vengeance, where Coyote vs. Acme is locked up. Oof, starting things off with Gail's obituary. I will say, she's far more photogenic than Cap. Oh god, that was incredibly boring. Hey, I noticed something. I noticed it again. Lois, she's busy sabotaging Clark.
The girl. She left the connection open so they could hear us. We've got to get her away fast.
That's right, it's a liquidation sale. Every Gale must go.
Captain America.
Yeah, why do you look nervous, Madsen? It's just Cap. Soon the DA will need to investigate this city's massive chair shortage. You know, these serials were shown before feature films to make sure people didn't come to the theater too early. Huh, really thought there'd be a secret passage back there. Oh, great. You know how long it took us to stack those boxes of Funko Pops? Look, if you think you're tired of these, my patrons and I watch them all back to back. They're fighting over who gets to use this pool cue. Harold Hill warned us that game would lead to violence. I love a nice romantic dance. More gauge-based suspense. This is how doctors used to deal with woman problems. Going up, sir. My god, it's full of stars! It's so wicked! The Oneders are the champions! Ooh, the origin story of the stretching room hanging man? Oh, the emergency brake wasn't as effective this time, and it still killed her. Oh my god, I can't believe Cap actually did something. You know, Gail's safe now. You should probably focus on stopping Madsen from getting away, maybe. Meanwhile, in this same freaking establishing shot again...
Either the district attorney and Captain America are one and the same man, or else they're working very closely together.
It took you a third of the way through to figure that out? They drive the same car and have the same secretary!
Well, we will fire over our Captain America in due time.
Oh, so this revelation bores you as much as it bores us.
The next move, yes, against Henley, the petroleum magnate. He also was a member of the Mayan expedition which discredited me.
Good lord, this expedition had a bigger crew than Ben-Hur.
He's sure to take the district attorney. And we must learn what the DA intends to do about it. So you're to install a radio dictaphone in the district attorney's apartment.
In his apartment? If he should find me there...
Ah, but he won't.
Have you seen him try to find people?
I've arranged to have him come here.
I'm trying pipe emphasis instead of monocle emphasis for a while. What do you think? Meanwhile, in the neighborhood from Frankenweenie...
Shine, sir?
That's my favorite Newsboy song. So, a shoeshine boy. We don't have Cap's real secret identity, but we do have underdogs.
Here's Mark. The district attorney has just gone in.
So he hired an undercover guy outside to let him know the guy he's already expecting is here. Maldor, you gotta streamline your operations.
In the library.
With the candlestick.
Come in.
Kramer!
Hello, Doctor. How are you, Mr. Gardner? It was good of you to come. I realize you're a busy man these days.
Doing what?
Thank you. I'm very busy, but I knew you must have a good reason for wanting an interview.
Thank you, I have.
I'm extra not inviting you to my
The
orgy.
National Academy of Science has asked me to prepare the material for biographical articles on the members of the Mayan expedition who have been murdered.
Another Academy in memoriam.
Notes to make sure I'm not divulging any information to the criminals that might interfere with your plans to arrest them. They're only a few pages.
But they're double-sided and
Perhaps you could
single-spaced.
look them over now.
Certainly. I'd be glad to, Doctor.
Doesn't the county have any non-scarab crime for the DA to work on? Meanwhile, at the Scientology Celebrity Center. Stupid DA leaving his Heideki under the Frog Thor statuette. Geez, the DA's apartment is bigger than my entire building. The serial is mostly phone calls, and none of them are about Hugo and Kim. Life emphasis wasn't working for me. I'm back to monocle emphasis.
Is the DA still there?
No, he just left.
Without saying goodbye?
I'm in his apartment now, and I'll have time to finish. Open your receiver and set it for 20 megacycles, and I'll give you a test.
Very well.
Hey, is someone setting receivers for 20 megacycles in here? I'll show them. I will record everything. Alright, I'll just sandwich this between Gardner's My Little Ponies and his hentai collection.
Calling H1. M3 calling H1.
Oh, sure, the secret hidden mic has better fidelity than the mics they used to film this.
Hello, hello.
Is it me? Is it me you're looking for? You're looking for?
Okay. Now get out of there quick. The DA may be back any minute.
Right.
Alright, always leave my crime scene tidier than I found it. And don't forget the title card from Superman's Secret Agent. Bertie Wooster's hiding behind that furniture with Macintosh the dog. This is a real lethargic production of Noises Off. Time to throw my hat onto my hat chair. Look, all these phone calls are doing is making me miss Bob Newhart even more.
Hello?
Hello, Chief. Mr. Henley is here. He's in
Kale, are you hypnotized again?
Magnet?
Yes, he's waiting in the outer office. He's received an extortion note signed by the Scarab. He wants to see you at once.
Oh, I see.
Tarzan? Oh, I see.
Yeah, get a police escort and bring Mr. Henley here.
Ask him if he'll sing Desperado.
About 10 minutes ago. I've been trying to get you, but your line was busy.
What? What's that?
I said I tried to get you, but your line was busy.
What's that?
All right.
Your line was busy.
expecting about
What?
15
Busy?
Very good.
Talking about a different serial?
When Henley arrives, we know exactly what they propose to do.
We already know it'll be stupid. I just want to know how stupid.
Now, Mr. Henley, what is this about an extortion note?
Is that the one where they set fire to public buildings? I forget which crime is which.
Quickly. Henley, if you value your life, you will obey the following instructions implicitly. Draw $100,000 in currency from your bank.
Oh yeah, that's a well-hidden receiver.
Wait there for a telephone message instructing you as to the exact time and place where the money is to be left. Scarab.
He doesn't do my words justice.
How did you receive this?
Poorly.
Pushed under my door.
Do you intend to pay this money?
Of course I intend to pay.
He looks like
My
every
life,
taxi
I'm fine.
cast
I can
member
see the
rolled
rest
into
of it.
one.
I'll consent. On one condition.
Introduce me to Glenn Fry.
You are to remain on the police guard, and Miss Richards will deliver the money.
That's satisfactory. Will you try and capture the extortionists when they come for the money?
That won't be necessary.
Turns out extortion's legal here.
Carrying case for just such an occasion as this. It has a secret compartment containing a radioactive cell, which keeps sending out a signal. By means of triangulation,
And the cameraman's
locate
bored.
the case wherever it is taken. Perhaps to the headquarters of the Scarab himself. I'll take care of the mechanical spy.
I'm waiting to hear the Little Orphan Annie coded message.
But remember, we're probably dealing with a homicidal maniac. You call me at my office as soon as you learn where the money is to be delivered.
Oh, they call me a homicidal maniac? I'll kill them all for that.
Now the homicidal maniac will plan a counterattack.
Bye. Good luck.
Or whatever that Clooney movie's called. Wait, the shaft is empty.
What is this fairy tale about a carrying?
Pretty boring fairy tale. When are they adding it to Storybook Land?
But you told Mr. Henley.
I not only told Henley, I also told the scarab. When you said my phone had been busy, I realized someone had been in the apartment. I searched and found a radio dictograph concealed in the bookcase.
It was the size of a small television, but it still took me 6 hours to find it.
Depending on the phone he located to trace it. So they won't expect us to try any other scheme.
So that's it.
Yes. And as soon as we learn where to leave the money, I'll start.
So his plan was to trick the bad guys into thinking he's better prepared than he actually is? Captain American Sniper! Filmed in Lee Harvey Oswald vision. Well, he couldn't have taken the shot. That would make something happen. The Scarab has a staff of thousands, but the district attorney only has one employee who has to do everything. Ever since this city outlawed MLMs, Mary Kay reps have to be extra discreet. And Gale speeds far away from the movie and doesn't look back. And the rifle relay race begins. You know, I wish this Cap would turn out to actually be Johnny Storm.
Number 3.
Meanwhile, in the Batcave.
Okay, come in.
The girl came out alone and left the case.
I'll get it. Drive the car around to the other entrance.
Cave's well furnished. Did they move in after Davy Crockett kicked out the River Pirates? What? An action sequence sneaking up on me? Not on my watch. Guns in this serial are mostly decorative. Somehow in the middle of the desert road, he's still gonna hit Cap with the chair. Ooh, they got a stuntman who can flip. That's almost interesting. Isn't this where Walter and the dude scatter Donnie's ashes? Fighting on top of a sleeping rockbiter? Oh, come on. Greg Sestero holding Peter over the edge of the roof was more convincing. And Cap has killed again. This masked menace must be stopped. Ooh, the briefcase tree is yielding good fruit. I'm gonna take this 30 Ford wagon and call it a Woody. And he drives off the cliffside and dies. George J. Lewis getting ideas about someday owning a hacienda with a secret passage to a cave like this. A briefcase full of money. That reminds me of a celebrity tequila that has nothing to do with that. Be very quiet. I'm hunting scallops.
Take this case and drop it down the shaft at the end of the tunnel. Okay.
There's a shaft at the end of the tunnel. Really unsportsmanlike to go bear hunting while they're hibernating.
Get your hands up, Matt.
Did he throw a dinner roll at him? What is this, the Drones Club? Well, we must be nearing the end of the episode. Someone knocked a gun out of Cap's hand to start a fight. Do the bad guys all share that bed when they work in this cave? I guess it's nice that it's now too dark to see the same boring fight choreography. Herman Toothrot stuck down there. Which part of the cave wall tells you if you're a skunk? A group of grown men just kind of flopping at each other. Captain America! Is that shaft supposed to be the titular Vault of Vengeance? Did anyone writing this know what words mean? Episodes 1 and 3 had cliffhangers with actual vaults. What is this garbage? Oh, I fell on my keys. Oh no, how is Cap gonna survive this fall? Oh, just by surviving. Usually they save that for after the cliffhanger. This is how the Calico Mine Company deals with whistleblowers. Huh? What? Nah, I'll just take a nap. Wholesale murder wasn't broad enough. Wholesale destruction paints with a much broader wholesale brush. Republic Pictures' Captain America, proof that movie theaters were desperate to fill the pre-show with anything before they invented Maria Menounos. Starring a hero with resting, I hope nobody noticed I pooped face. Whose secret identity is the lawyer so boring even David E. Kelly wouldn't write about him. Featuring his sidekick who does more work for him than Penny does for Inspector Gadget. His arch-nemesis who must be exhausted acting circles around everyone else. His allies who apparently are still characters in this if you can trust the credits. And special appearance by two of his enemies' 6,348 henchmen. With a handful of people who maybe could have gotten their faces in the opening credits if they weren't all passed out drunk under the craft services table. The characters and events are fictitious, obviously, because nobody who works in a museum could possibly have enough money to fund the Scarab's operations. Chapter 7, Wholesale Destruction, the customer-facing division of Destruction, Inc. Captain America fails at doing something after Gale successfully did something else, and also Henley's involved somehow. Moving right along, do.
Take this case and drop it down the shaft at the end of the tunnel.
But that shaft is one bad mother. Hello, the door was open. I'm here to deliver a rifle.
Get your hands up, Matson.
That's not fair! They've got rocks, all we've got is guns! Screw it, I'm taking a nap. Cap probably could have picked that rifle back up by now and won this easily, but then we wouldn't get to watch this. That's not a real shaft. Wile E. Coyote painted that on the ground. Boy, this IKEA furniture never lasts as long as you need it to. Matson keeps hitting his own partners while trying to hit Cap. His aim is worse than a stormtrooper. Look at all that dust. Is he a grown-up pig pen? No, those are my favorite rocks! Sure, knock more furniture over. What do I care? This is Scarab! Oh, I hope that dummy is okay. A Cap always lands on his feet. Matson tries to drop the bucket on him, but somehow it's gonna hit Gruber and he's not even here. They filled the bucket with rocks, and when they pull it back up, it'll have a monster mascus. Jeez, how long is this thing's chain? This shot looks so cool in 3D. And Cap extremely casually rolls out of the way. Not everything warrants a cliffhanger, guys. He's in Scary Farms The Depths, rest in peace. And now he climbs up the rope like Graham. This shaft is the Peasant's Quest and the King's Quest well. The criminal gang uses a station wagon because they really are a family here. Meanwhile, on a model train set, do you think he met a window cameo while he was climbing? Why are you checking for signs of life like we haven't seen you kill in cold blood several times over? This whole serial is a tourism promotional video for the Drummond Museum.
It's all here.
Yeah. I took it right from under Captain America's nose and finished him off at the same time.
Now we can fight off bigger threats to us, like houseflies or stale cookies.
Money and outsmarted the district attorney.
Yeah, that's a brag.
Ruger's checking now.
All right. The money is hot.
Sean Evans is feeding it to celebrities.
District Attorney tricks Scarab. Extortion money useless. The District Attorney's office has just announced that the extortion money delivered by J.C. Henley, wealthy oil man, to the criminal gang headed by the Scarab is useless to them.
Is this true, or is Grant lying about being better prepared again? Also, does it matter?
Sharp lookout and phone the police at once should any of the money be presented. A list of the serial numbers will be found on page 3.
Oh, it's a choose-your-own-adventure newspaper.
My last note to Henley, I warned him he would suffer if he failed to obey my instructions. Now I shall demonstrate to him what it means to disobey the Scarab.
Webster's dictionary defines disobey as...
Proceed with that original plan.
Yes, sir.
How soon can you be ready to strike?
By tonight.
George J. Lewis once again getting ideas about a hacienda with a secret passageway like this. So, boss, now that Matson's gone, has he been asking about me? Does he think I'm cute?
Tonight, Henley will be glad to pay any price I demand, in spite of all the protection he can get from the district attorney.
Anyway, back to writing Palm Royale/fic.
And although your trick to prevent the use of the money was successful, you will soon learn how dangerous it is to disregard the Scarab's orders.
Can we follow that suit of armor back there? His adventures seem more interesting.
It slipped under my door about an hour ago.
Alongside a note that said, do you like me? Check yes or no.
Without any strings and had it all over with.
What assurance do you have that the Scarab would have stopped with one demand?
Just because I don't have any follow-through doesn't mean the Scarab doesn't.
The second note doesn't ask for money, it just threatens me. Oh, I want to help you, but...
I'm afraid your patheticness is beyond my help.
I've considered that too. And made arrangements to keep you right here in my own apartment under guard.
Yeah, that keeps working.
You, or any member of that Mayan expedition can be really safe until the Scarab and his gang are run to earth.
Of course, you're right. It's a hopeless task.
Not exactly.
I only have one punch left before I get free Quiznos.
This was in the pocket of the man found at the mine.
Just a card from me.
Ventura and Radford, the lot is at the Mendocino Farms?
No, but it does indicate that the dead man has had some connections with the used car lot.
The used car lot is sponsored by the old racist Washington football team?
You the manager?
Right. I'm Gardner, district attorney.
You're a gardener named district attorney?
Yeah.
Odd name, but as long as you water the plants.
Have you ever seen this man?
This is a naked picture of you.
Why, yes. I sold him a truck the other day.
What type?
One that goes vroom vroom.
I've got the specifications right here. Funny thing about it, too, he had me looking for several days.
James Urbaniak is Andy Kindler.
Nothing else would do. Here,
Let me read you this cornbread recipe.
18 feet long, 5.5 wide.
God, people are so picky with what they look for on their
double
dating
doors
profiles.
With 12-inch window in each.
With isinglass curtains, you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather.
643.
Was it in condition to be driven away?
No, my tow car delivered it to a garage on the other side of town.
All right, another garage.
I don't know. The night man made the delivery.
Fighter of the day
When
man.
he comes on tonight.
Phone me the address of that garage as soon as you can. I'll be waiting in my office.
And Meehan immediately forgets he ever met old what's-his-name and never follows up. The sinister Grant's office theme.
So far, the only clue we have is the license number. Now,
Hello?
Gail, come on, be professional.
It's for you, Chief.
Yeah, it's his office.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Gardner. I have the information you want.
Ah, so that cul-de-sac added a few seconds to the runtime.
That's right. Martin's Garage.
From the makers of Martin's Vids, it's a bunch of detailed recreations of Epcot vehicles. Wait, nitrogen comes in a gas form now? What an age we live in. This is all the nitro it takes for the studio tour tram to make that jump in supercharged. Why is Matson a milkman now? Did Gale Storm forget to leave a note for him?
This sure looks like one of the real company trucks.
Yeah, good job. That's exactly like the one used at Henley's plant.
Looks just as off the shelf as any of
I'm
his.
supposed to be on my way to the oil plant now.
Hey, what about Barton?
Burton, he's busy promoting Beetlejuice.
Slide that door back, will you? Here.
They could have just stolen a TG Oil Company truck instead of disguising a different truck as one, but crimes are just more fun when you incorporate arts and crafts. This guy's prepping to hijack the great movie ride. License plate horseshoes never caught on as a lawn game. An ad for BF Goodrich? What a man-made miracle.
Hello. Hello. What can I do for you? I'm the district attorney. I'm looking for a large panel truck.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with that sexual euphemism.
Understand me. A large panel truck was towed in here the other day for repairs. The license number is XM7643.
Oh, yeah. It needed a new motor, and we didn't have any, so we turned down the job.
Great cover-up, guys.
You don't know where it was taken, do you?
No, I don't.
And you didn't do anything at all to it?
No, but we still charge $247.
You don't mind if I look around, do you?
Oh, go ahead. Help yourself.
Thanks.
J.K. Simmons has his eye on Grant. Captain America, people suspiciously shuffling around a garage. Wait, he's just noticing the plate now? So the implication that he noticed it earlier was just bad editing? Was that first shot still a blank to fire as a warning shot? He hates this can! It's the police squad gunfight. They're 2 feet away from each other. Wait, if I pretend to get shot now, I won't have to be in any more of these. Another death at Cap's hands. No, he killed Buddy Hackett and the Love Bug. This must be a clue, if I only knew how to read. Oh my god, I'm overdue for an oil change. This is a job for really any actual superhero, not this guy.
Inside, phone to some of our men. Check the place carefully.
Is the truck in there?
No, but they stencil it with the name of Henley's Technigas Oil Company, so they must be planning to attack his plant. I've got to get out there right away.
Also, watch your step in there. There's a lot of dead bodies. The Technigas process, used for fueling the car in Peg Leg Pedro. That's where they're hiding the Cap from Outer Space's ship.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, he's doing a window cameo.
I've never seen you before. New man? Yeah. I'll have to see your pass.
No, Matson killed John Polito! I feel silly about this elaborate truck disguise now that I simply killed the guard. It's hard to drive through this terrible day-for-night lighting. Is that just the Platinum Refinery from a different angle?
Where do we hook them in?
Time to make some nitro ice cream.
Connected into this pipe. The nitro gas will feed through these pipes into every building in the plant.
And then we can give each and every person here emergency dental surgery.
Wait.
Till I come back to your side.
200-pound pressure on this line. I'll close the master valves.
Always 2 valves there are. We now go live to Corpse Cam. This man is dead and it's not by my hand? How is that possible? And he's off to search this studio backlot, oil company. We gotta fill how many balloons for this kid's birthday party? Sure, I'll turn this one for good measure too. Why not? I'm on a roll. Cereal's actually better when I can't see what's happening.
Turn up the fire at full blast.
But Mom said not to touch the thermostat. Meanwhile, in the Titanic's boiler room. Wow, that's a depressing looking playground. All right, gauges are back. Woohoo! Uncle Sam, finally something patriotic in Captain America. No room for rumors. The Nazis' greatest asset is the rumor weed.
Pressure hits 350 pounds. The gas will ignite and the whole place will blow up.
Well, let's get out of here.
Open up that master valve.
Oh, no, you don't. I got dibs on the master valve. And once again, Cap knocks the bad guys over by stumbling kinda near them. So, Matson, you still think you eliminated Cap? Oh, smart. Shoot your gun around the nitrogen. All right, Barrels, this is what you get for blocking the view in the Scary Farm Nightmares Revealed live stream. Again, sad Jungle Jim. Ah, he went to the Donkey Kong school of eliminating threats. After watching all these, I want to fight the fight choreographer, and I'm pretty sure I can beat him. Perfect camera blocking, no notes. Breakaway furniture is this city's biggest export, or it would be if Cap left any standing. Okay, this time will he get to drink from the fire hose? Somebody must have found the marble in the oatmeal by now. And that axe hit 8 other Scarab henchmen we haven't met yet. Out of the way, Cap. I gotta punish this railing. Doc, the red log's about to blow. Reverse Kramer. Oh man, is it 200 o'clock already? Again, that no smoking sign cannot be deliberate irony. I refuse to give the filmmakers that much credit. You can't make me. Is this the compass from How to Go Places? He's got the wrench, but what about the lead pipe and the candlestick? Oh, I love when playgrounds have fake steering wheels. Wow, that was an expensive-looking explosion. I can't believe we had that in the budget. Okay, that's the one that actually killed him. Serial over. No, we just saw the cremation and it was firmly on the ground. Who's strong and brave, and who's here to save the American way? Yeah, Mencken's better. You think this letter on my head stands for France? I'm seriously asking. Spelling's not my strong suit. Is he holding up his watch to trick us into thinking he's Dick Tracy? All the leaves are brown, and the Lorna gray. Oh God, Lionel, that ring's not for your eye. Commissioner MIA and Mayor not appearing in this film. These guys are fine, but they'll never be Gabe. That is a lot of actors to play the Professor and Mary Ann. How many store-provided bagnies did you use? Phonofilm gave them so much money to use RCA instead. Clearly, Clifton isn't strong enough to glue this story together. Chapter 8, Cremation in the Clouds, the story of using a fire flower in World 1-3. Wait, how many hyphens are in Technogas? Let's get a consistent style guide here. And now, on with our story. Sneaking around as if he isn't wearing the brightest blue pajamas.
As soon as the pressure hits 350 pounds, the gas will ignite and the whole place will blow up.
Yeah, that's what happens when you give your energy contract to Miles Braun. Why can't the Galaxy's Edge catwalks be as active as this serial's? I'm surprised any other henchmen volunteer to go with Mattson on assignment anymore. They gotta know they'll be killed by either Cap or Mattson himself. You know, I could stress about making new jokes over footage we've already seen last time, or I could just read you some fun facts about garlic. Did you know that garlic has been used since at least 7000 BCE? Did you know that Gilroy, California is the self-proclaimed garlic capital of the world? California grows 90% of the garlic in the US, but most of the garlic in the world is grown in China. Did you know that garlic is a close relative of the onion? And yet you can immediately taste the difference between an onion bagel and a garlic bagel. Did you know that contrary to popular belief, garlic does not ward off vampires? The only thing known to ward off vampires is keeping Blade in development hell. Did you know that garlic is a member of the Amaryllis family? So that explains why it keeps teasing Ron Howard about his lisp. Did you know that garlic bread is a game changer for grilled cheese sandwiches? Seriously, have a grilled cheese with garlic bread, you will never go back. Did you know that garlic would never direct a serial this boring? So this is where the DA gets half his face burned? And once again, he survives by just being in a different place than we thought he was. Rescued from the brink of death by misleading editing every damn week.
Despite the attempt to
I've been trapped in the studio all year, help!
Gasworks, only one of the buildings was destroyed, thanks to the timely arrival of Captain America.
The timely comics arrival?
You should be proud of yourself.
Thanks, boss. Oh, sarcasm.
Captain America has made a fool of you on every job you attempt. We did our best.
I tried killing the other guy before Cap could, but no dice.
Yes, Mr. Henley has consistently ignored my warning.
And I thought he liked me.
I'm not beaten yet.
He's trying to hypnotize the audience, but we're already asleep.
Or none of the remaining members of the expedition will fear the scarab.
Members don't fear the scarab.
Eliminate Henley right under the district attorney's nose.
What's with the carving of Maui back there?
Henley's kept under close guard in the DA's department.
Oh, now you're gonna let that stop you?
We don't have to be near him. Thanks to a weapon devised by the ancient Mayan warriors. You mean the Sangari blowgun?
I mean, seems like any gun would work in that case.
Our native Mayan agent, Sula.
Okay, what was the hiring process for all these agents?
We will post him where he would have an unobstructed view.
At an awkward camera angle.
His apartment.
The unobstructed view is just on top of the same building. This scene was a huge influence on the parking in Birdemic. Okay, one of these guys always lies and one always tells the truth. Up yours, up yours. Oh, what was the name of that guy from Adam 12? Couldn't let the guy you're guarding enjoy the chair? Did I leave my keys here again?
Mr. Gardner, I've had about enough of this confinement.
Your life is still in danger. You're here for your own safety.
Oh, hang the safety. I'm neglecting important business.
Yeah, this is an intervention for your workaholic lifestyle.
But you must permit me to go to my office.
Ugh, squandering a remote work opportunity.
Only I insist that my men accompany you.
Thanks. I'll be only too glad to have them.
Clancy, you stay here.
We need you here to potentially get knocked out again. By the way, how's your internal hemorrhaging doing? Oh, it's a magic trick. The Sidewalk's a Hidden Crucifix, directed by Zack Snyder.
Bring your car around in front of the building. You're taking Mr. Henley to his office. I'll follow in my car.
Which looks like Cap's car, but it's different. The world's smallest chimney sweep. Huh, the same car again. Fine, they only have paper straws, I'll bring my own. Look, up in the sky! Slow-moving dart. Wow, he killed him with the blank that's used as a warning shot? Either way, Cap's kill count just keeps rising. Oh no, it's a number 3 pencil. The SAT will never accept this.
What's that thing? A poison dart with your name on it.
How do they fit my name on a little dart?
Convince you that you're still marked for debt.
I don't want to work. I just want to play on my Drummond all day.
See Henley and Duster, this foil.
He's sitting in his exposition headline chair again.
That ancient poison dart weapon.
I don't understand it. They're usually so bad at preventing our murders.
What if that smart DA traces the blowgun here to the museum? That's hardly possible.
He's a moron.
Professor Grayson was the only one of you I had in my possession.
Dick Grayson's in this thing now? We'll really get every hero except the real Captain
No,
America.
Watson. We have nothing to fear from the district attorney.
Doot-de-doot-de-doo, just here not causing any reason to fear. And Don Adams lurks outside. Oh crap, did I leave my wallet in here? And that sound means it's time for our lightning round.
What is it, Mark? The district attorney.
He's got a shoe phone. It is Don Adams.
Get out of sight.
On Blu-ray for my Soderbergh marathon. He bumps into Colonel Mustard and Miss Scarlet going the other way. Must get in boner hiding position. Lucy, I'm home.
Hello, Doctor. Hello, Mr. Gardner. What brings you here?
Contractual screen time requirements.
The man who made the attack on Mr. Henley's life.
Yes, I read about it in the papers. A shocking exhibition of barbers.
A gruesome haircut.
And he's now safely on his way to a secret destination.
It's the Sizzler on Harbor in Fullerton. I'm bad at keeping secrets.
Ever see anything like it?
Well, not outside of someone's orifice.
A Singari blowgun. Used by the ancient Mayan tribes in primitive warfare. A valuable collector's item, Mr. Gardner.
You could easily get $50 for it on eBay.
No. The only person who could have helped you was Professor Grayson, with authority on darts and blowguns.
My authority is only in blow dryers.
Years ago.
Yes, I know that. I've already wired Professor Grayson's family, hoping they might know someone who can help.
So really, me coming over here was a waste of everyone's time.
Good day. Bye.
Ugh, why haven't we sent someone to kill him yet?
Fine, mister? All right, son.
Fine, you wore me down. Hudson Hornet is on the scene. Sorry, my driver's side door is welded shut.
I hoped I'd find you here. We just received a long-distance call from Robert Grayson in Northridge,
Robert Grayson.
the professor's grandson.
The old call from the professor's grandson trick.
Offered us his help. Young Grayson has made a close study of his grandfather's work.
He's really the Christopher to the professor's John Ronald Rule.
Fine. I'll arrange to have a chartered plane ready at Central Airport tomorrow morning, and you can find the weapon in Northridge yourself. I'll take a rain check on that chance, son. Keep the change.
And with that lucky change, he went on to become the richest duck in the world. And now back to Captain America's in cars getting coffee. Oh, this Holly Wild story was just getting to the good part.
Here's Mark. Here's some dope for the DA.
Now he has dope? Man, I guess the DA can party.
Identify the blue gun. She's flying a chartered plane to Northridge from Central Airport tomorrow morning.
That puts you in the spot. We're all in a fight.
Matson and Gruber aren't really there. They're just his shoulder angel and demon.
Grayson's grandson.
Great Grayson's grandson! I love old-timey exclamations.
We'd better do something before the blowgun reaches Northridge.
Which Northridge? The one in L.A. or the two in Ohio?
We're going to do something before that plane leaves Central Airport.
Central Airport, when you need your flight to meet in the middle. Oh, it's the other car. We get to see both of them in this one. The Scarab just has a warehouse of generic mobster guys waiting around, doesn't he?
We're from the DA's office to check on that plane he ordered yesterday.
Nice try. You're not the one person who works for the DA. Do the crumble step.
Tie him up and put him in there.
This is a dark episode of Wings. Dabney Coleman is on the case.
Calling H1. Calling H1.
Ugh, why did I have him call me on the radio that's all the way over here?
This is H1. Come in. We're all set. Plane is ready, and the mechanic's taken care of. Good. You'll have plenty of time to install the bomb. I'll have it wired in the plane before the DA gets here.
A bomb on a plane? Oh no, an in-flight screening of Borderlands. We're just breezing along with the breeze. Prepare Batcopter for immediate takeoff. This is a fantasy, an airport with convenient parking.
I'm the district attorney. My plane ready.
So our tax dollars are paying for every public servant to have their own private plane, huh? They didn't tie this guy up, he just showed up to work like that. Oh great, now it's Time Chasers.
As soon as the motor starts, that bomb mechanism starts operating.
Yeah, I know, Bill, we were in the same briefing.
Everything will go up. Come on, we gotta look busy.
Actual footage from one of Lionel's offset parties.
Good luck, Gal.
I'll make it all right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, time to launch this sucker over the wall of the Waterworld stunt show. Gauges, this changes everything. Do you think Gale shares this plane with Lois Lane? Again, the ending of Casablanca always makes me cry. This is the worst piñata party ever. With Gale gone, who's gonna tie my shoes? Oh no, the Sandlot kids broke Mr. Myrtle's window. A soup can? Andy Warhol's behind this. Yeah, my back itches. Give me a scratch. Well, I could rescue that guy now, but no, this definitely warrants taking a few minutes to change into my pointless alter ego. Damn buttons, Clark Kent makes it look so easy. Highway to the Avenger Zone. Well, here's the clouds. I'm expecting a cremation any minute.
I wonder what's keeping the DA.
I don't know, a moderately shiny object? Rowan and Martin's cap-in. Oh, well, this is awkward. Now, go easy on me, fellas. I'm not used to neither of you being Matson. What if they had to fight somewhere without barrels or chairs? Wouldn't that be something? I know they technically have already a couple times, like that fight in the middle of the desert, but you don't actually remember that one, do you? Oh yeah, Gale spin. Good thing Senor Card Gauge got out of the way so Homestar could deliver that ladder. Oh, he's sliding on a furniture dolly like that one character in the Fright Fest Conjuring maze.
Hey, Cap, watch me do a somersault.
Your form is terrible. Let me help. Oh, it's only half a stool with a mirror. It's for Jim Henson to crouch behind. There's our one allotted gunshot per fight. Like a toddler grabbing his mommy. Dr. Meacham on his way to meet Exeter. This serial is engaging. I long for death. Is that a harpoon gun resting on a baby changing table? Now, is this the pantry? I'm craving Doritos. Oh no, he shoved Cap into those things. Throwing things only works if he has a gun to knock out of his hand, otherwise he'll duck. Gale blissfully unaware that the episode's still going. The spinner from Twister doesn't translate without color.
Is that a bird? I should tell Debbie.
Meanwhile, in stock footage... Enough of that, back to the soundstage. Yeah, we know what she looks like. Well, just gone 10 o'clock and time for the Gale in your airplane to explode. Well, we're back to Gale definitely dying and not just escaping at the last minute. Let's take a break from election anxiety by focusing on an Avatar for America who's guaranteed to be disappointing. And here we see what a per-cell looks like under a microscope. Grant's checking his own pulse because there's really no proof he's alive. Gale's smiling because she thinks she really was killed off and doesn't have to do this anymore. You get so few non-villainous monocle users anymore. Mayor Randolph Hearst, big fan of sleds and trying to shoot Charlie Chaplin. Gruber, hoping for a better life for his descendants Hans and Simon. John Hamilton, who of course played the Wicked Wizard of the West in The Witch of Oz. I will say, this is my favorite Crane Whitley movie. I'm skeptical that this thing has any characters or events. The long-awaited collaboration between the director of one episode of The Bob Cummings Show and a guy who was in Birth of a Nation. Chapter 9, Triple Tragedy, When I Cut 3 of My Fingers. We all know it's Maldor. You don't need to call him the Scarab when you're just talking to the audience. Ah, 2 previously on blurbs. This one has Gale's driver's license photo. I'm Gale Richards and I approve this message. Hey there, Gaily girl, flying in a plane so fancy-free. Hello, DoorDash order for Matson?
It's Captain America.
So we're safe as long as he doesn't try to protect us. We keep getting all these warehouse fights, and it's always the same stuff inside the warehouse. Why can't we get a fight at, like, a fulfillment center for distributing carnival prizes? Let them hit each other with inflatable mallets and oversized off-brand Hello Kitty plushies. Oh, she's going down! Never mind, she's staying level. I had to try that at physical therapy after my car accident. And slide into first on your back. Oh, but he's still in third. Fight choreography by Cirque de Blase. Still contributing to the great chair shortage of 44. No, he shot a gauge share phone car. Oh, just blow me up already. This gauge's measurement is inversely proportional to our interest. That wasn't even one of the henchmen. Cap just punched the script supervisor. Cap, why did the DA wait for you to show up instead of rescuing me himself? They had 5 minutes to film this rear projection rig, and they're putting it all on camera.
There's a time bomb on the plane that just took off. What's the radio wavelength for that plane? 1575.
Your single employee who's the only woman in the city is about to be blown up, but you take your time untying him. Gail is just fully dissociating.
Calling Gail Richards. Calling Gail Richards. Come in, Gail.
This is Gail. Go ahead.
There's a time bomb in your plane. Bail out. Bail out.
Okay, Grant.
Grant? Who's Grant? I'm wearing the mask. No, it's Coleman Francis's skydivers. I'll give them credit. It's new for them to cut this much out of the cliffhanger. Their cheating really has reached new impressive lengths. Meanwhile, at Epcot's Italy Pavilion...
Scarab must have feared the blowgun.
Is that Davis? I forgot Grant had a second employee, consultant. I never learned who Davis was.
There wasn't even a fragment of it left in the wreckage.
I don't think those two prisoners will help us much. They're just two small-time thugs hired by Matson for that particular job.
He hired them on Thugs List.
I wonder if the Scarab ever heard that the police make plaster of Paris copies of all important pieces of evidence.
That's what you wonder?
We didn't have time to make a replica of that blowgun.
Someone was too busy showing it to Maldor.
Scarab doesn't. We could let the news leak out through the underworld that we have an exact duplicate from which Grayson can identify the owner of the original.
Grant's really sticking with the lie about being better prepared strategy, huh? What's wrong with boot blacking? I like it very much. After my shoes shine my Zorro mustache. You could just yell and he'd probably hear you.
Go ahead, Mark. Number 31 reports the DA has a plaster model of the blowgun. He's wired Grayson to come here to identify the owner. That's all.
A model? Why did they make a model of it?
Everyone needs a hobby.
Procedure, I suppose. This calls for action. We have no time to lose.
Well, it calls for what passes for action in this serial.
Put every available man on the job. Check reservations on every train, bus, and plane coming into the city. Find out about all reservations in all the hotels.
Oof, and Comic-Con's in town this week. Captain Baton Twirler!
This is a good reproduction.
You're the best plant expert / prop builder we have.
I'd like to see somebody translate those fake Mayan hieroglyphics I painted on it.
I really want to see them try. I worked really hard on it.
District Attorney's office. Yes, Commissioner. He's right here.
Oh, now the commissioner thinks we'll just welcome him back after he disappeared for 4 episodes.
They fell for it, Grant. A man just asked about Grayson at the Hotel Metropole.
Also, I shot my phone scenes from episode 1 5 seconds ago.
For this afternoon.
Fine. That's just what I hope to hear. Have you got a man at the Metropole?
Yes. Donovan is taking the doorman's place.
Because Superman and Green Lantern ain't got nothing on him.
Anyone else around? I want them to be able to get away with the blowgun so we can follow them to the Scarab. We better give them a little time to get organized. Then we'll deliver this right into their hands.
The world's largest stogie. Ooh, a new boring-looking building. The Metropolis Hotel. We're finally getting Superman back. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I can dream, right? Why is there an animation reference model for Bambi on the desk? Now to pull out my laptop and check some email.
What makes the tube explode? You press the doorbell, and on the second chime, the wire will burn too, causing the tube to drop and break.
Oi, I'm from somewhere else.
Knock out anyone in the room in a few seconds.
A new building means new parking shots. This is Donovan, the doorman.
Matson and 2 others went in a few minutes ago. One of them stayed in the lobby, a lookout, I guess, and the others went up to the room.
What about their car?
Parked around the corner.
Around the corner? That's where the shop is.
Drive around and watch their car. If they should leave before I can get back, trail them.
Sucker, I'm taking off for Gotham City. At least the serial set there actually has comic book characters.
Matson and Dead Meat, how can I direct your call?
Okay. We'll take care of him. The DA's coming up here alone. He's carrying a long tubular case.
That really piqued Maldor's interest.
Why is he coming before Grayson gets here?
I don't know, but he's got the blowgun. That's all we want.
Oh, you're so singularly minded. Wait, is the hotel hallway just the same set as the hallway in Grant's building? I guess this town has exactly 1 architect and 1 interior designer. So, Grant, how many cases have you tried this week? None? Not looking good for getting reelected. So he knows they're laying a trap for him and he just goes himself without any precaution. Smart, Grant. Land shark. I'm locked in, but there are no gauges in here. The classic doorbell triggering a vial of gas plan, that old cliche. Haunt season is over, but the fog still lingers. Oh no, Phantom Menace is starting! Boy, this serial hates chairs. Looks like Cheech and Chong's dressing room. Been a while since you played dead, Grant. Well, Mattson, this would be a perfect opportunity to shoot Grant, make sure he's dead. No, I guess you only like killing your own teammates. This isn't my signed Rita Hayworth poster.
This is it. I'll take the blowgun out the back way.
Kinky.
As soon as the gas clears, you go in and finish the DA.
Wait, why didn't you finish the DA? You were just in there. That just thickens me accent.
So he's surviving poisonous gas by having his face near a vent? Yeah, that's science. Never bring a knife to a shoe fight. Oh crap, they can both kick? Well, it's a stalemate. And J.D. Vance gets to work. Ah, crap, now I gotta actually work. The person who Mattson knows what I look like and will know it's me following him away! Since Mattson's the one who opened that window, this counts both as Grant killing someone instead of bringing them in for questioning, and Mattson killing his own teammate. Oh, it's that suburban block you have to drive past between the city and the desert. The thrills of a chase through Mayfield.
Matson drove out of the alley and Miss Richards after him. Here, take my car.
Fair warning, I probably will crash it. So that Scarab agent who was a lookout is just gonna roam free, I guess.
Calling Gail Richards. Calling Gail Richards.
By the way, should we start using codes instead of loudly broadcasting everything over public airwaves?
Matson's about a quarter of a mile ahead of me.
Don't get too close. I'm following you in Donovan's car. Keep me posted.
Don't radio and drive, kids. Is Mattson falling asleep at the wheel? Oh no, the creeping terror is starting.
Calling Grant Gardner.
When the hell did he have time to stop and take off his shirt?
He just turned off toward that old barn east of the river.
I know the place.
Is it Watson Feed Barn from episode 2? Or is it a different barn that will almost definitely be played by the same barn?
Don't start anything unless you absolutely have to.
Ooh, love what they've done with the place.
I'll have this fixed in a minute. I'll hurry it up.
Oh, why stop moving slow as molasses now, cereal? Ooh, she parked in the La Palma lot. Purse, strut. Purse, strut.
Calling H1.
Now over here, I gotta consolidate my radios.
Come in, M3. Did you get the blowgun?
Yes, everything's okay.
I'm not so sure. Norton hasn't reported in yet.
A problem with his
He
antivirus?
hasn't. I better go back to the hotel and find out what happened.
Hello, here to read the meter?
I'm going back to look for him.
You're staying right here, Matt.
So Gale has the exact same powers as Cap. A gun. You'll pay for evicting Mr. Ed from this place.
Tie him up.
Yeah, that's what Lionel makes them do weekly anyway. Oh no, the Rancor! I actually didn't care about stopping her, I just love levers.
That was quick and easy.
What the screenwriter said after crapping this out.
He worked with Captain America, and he's probably on his way here now.
To do the same thing, but even worse.
Too much stuff belonging to the museum stored here. And we can't take a chance of letting anyone find it.
It's not gunpowder, it's just tins of liquid IV.
Spread a powder thing. We'll blow up the whole works and the girl with it.
I never get bored of watching cars make this exact turn. Pumpier than Kilimanjaro Safari. Wow, I really screwed up his suspension. Next episode, we see about 200 feet of gunpowder trail wandering around like the Family Circus Kid trails. This is the one day Gruber was supposed to go on the mission instead of me, but he called in sick. Good thing hay's not flammable. Okay, time for more just throwing stuff and punching. Sounds like another of the same exact fight going on up there. So we're back to a barn fight, huh? But this time without the tractor that actually made the earlier fight worth setting in a barn. Is this whole serial gonna be even more boring versions of stuff that already bored us once? Pickaxe somersaulting, real popular among acrobatic prospectors. So where's all that stuff belonging to the museum that Cap would definitely recognize? Chair broken, take a shot. You know, if I kill another 3 of your minions, I get a free sandwich. Is he fighting with the fake blowgun now? And again, maybe the extra chairs were the museum artifacts. Matson started the fire, and to think they blamed the cow. Boy, Margaret Hamilton's taking forever to appear. Wait, no, I mean John Hamilton. We already know Gale has the power to cut the several minutes it takes to escape the explosion out of the cliffhanger. Why are we worried? Damn it, this window's too small to throw you out of. The fuse starts going around the barn like Muppet Treasure Island. And we cut to 3 weeks later. Boy, now all the chairs are broken. The Avenging Corps? Finally an Avenger in this Captain America series. I guess it's Marvel Zombies? Well, it's not the Captain America we need, but it's apparently the Captain America we deserve. The true avatar of America. Some dick. I am Lorna the White now. Dr. Maldor, surrounded by the shadow of hookahs. Oh, come on, Mr. Mayor, you didn't tell me we were wearing hats for this one. Joke's on you, I don't even own a hat. And these guys, we all know and love them. We can definitely pinpoint which episodes they all show up in. I want to ride my bicycle. At least these two directors put forth a unified vision. Chapter 10, The Avenging Corps, in which George Reeves seeks revenge on the producers of The Flash. Matson looks just as surprised as we are that he's the focus of the previously on. Sure, started from the beginning of this walk. Good. That's right, America. It's time for another exciting installment of Barn Fights. Fights in a barn. That's pretty much what we got going for us. I need somebody. Look, Serial, you've proved yourself. You can make a fight scene boring in any setting. Just move on. Not just anybody. All the furniture was harmed in the making of this serial. Swing and a miss. Metaphor for the whole series, really. Boy, someone really had to powder their nose. Okay, you got this under control, Steve. I need someone! Ricky Ricardo? They opened the door, but they didn't get on the floor. Now they'll never walk the dinosaur. Elsa, honey, give me your other hand. Scamper, scamper, scamper. Quick, let's take refuge in this Cracker Barrel. And this barn 6 blocks away blew up. And after the barn was demolished, they built a skyscraper in its place.
Destruction of the barn spoiled all chances of tracing the Scarab's men.
Oh, Gail?
Have you gentlemen seen this?
Looks like little Billy's taking the long way home again.
Perpetual life, sure, but super soldier serum's just too silly for live action.
Dr. Clinton Lyman, brother of the late Professor Lyman, who was a victim of the Purple Death.
Remember that?
Demonstrate his latest invention at his home tonight.
So he never tried to use this resurrection on his brother just because he was bitter about being left out of the will, I guess?
Demonstration will be Lyman's fellow members of the Mayan Explorers Club. Why, that's dynamite. The Scarab's attacks have been made only on members of that club, and now they're publicizing a meeting like that.
Yeah, but the Scarab would never kill them efficiently.
Get me Dr. Clinton Lyman's home, please.
I think there's a home somewhere in this shot. Lyman's crazy brother!
Hello? Oh, I never intended that to get into the papers. I simply mentioned it at a private luncheon at my club.
Sure, the club staff all moonlights for TMZ, but...
Oh, no, that's impossible.
And you're only inviting disaster for yourself and your associates.
No, I don't really think so.
Sure, the Scarab killed my brother and everyone else we know, but I'm sure we'll be perfectly safe.
Thanks, I will. I'll be there with my assistant, Miss Richards.
I don't need to know her name, it's fine. You can just say +1.
Just don't seem to realize their danger from the Scarab.
Wait, a scene at the Drummond Museum? Ooh, what a fresh addition to this serial.
Have you seen this?
Yes, I know all about it. I had lunch at the Mayan Explorers Club.
Yeah, we know what happens at your lunches, Lionel.
Invited to Lyman's house.
Is there anything to this perpetual life machine?
We will find out tonight. Lyman would try and bring a dog back to life. And the Humane Society is cooperating in the experiment.
As soon as they finish cleaning up after the WKRP turkey drop.
I must have it. I've always dreamed of an elixir that would give me power over death itself.
Since when?
You'll be there yourself. How can you possibly?
Oh, it's relatively simple. Dinner should be over at 8:45.
Joke's on you, dinner's all you can eat, and Grant is going back for thirds.
The truck from the Humane Society should arrive at Lyman's residence.
And then we'll... Wait, are you fading out on me? I am a Professor Lyman for the County Humane Society. Ah, Papa Matson.
Remember, don't do a thing until you're sure that...
That's right.
What was that, boss? The film transfer glitched out during the important part. Ugh, I didn't invite any of these people.
What beautiful roses.
This morning they were withered and dead.
But I resurrected them with a water spell from Universal Studios.
Can the machine be used to restore human life?
I've never tried it, but I'm convinced it will.
That's the scientific method. Just be convinced before experimenting.
That must be the men from the Humane Society.
This Lyman's gonna grow up to be Ray Wise. So what other withered and dead things can it resurrect? Because Viagra's not cutting it anymore. The Humane Society wasn't even involved in Hollywood films yet, but sure, they helped out this random experiment.
Now, if you'll wait in the anteroom.
Frankenweenie's less fun than I remember. Is there a dog in that shot? It looks like a fuzzy hat. Yep, still there. Stop glancing at each other.
Speaking broadly, gentlemen, the principle of my machine is based on the diathermic method of inducing fever by high temperature.
I tested it out on that kid from early settlers of New England.
Of the circulatory system. It works in conjunction with this serum.
A super soldier serum? No, of course not. Maldor, just get glasses so you don't have to keep adjusting the monocle. John Fiedler's really trying to get a better look.
Of
course, if the subject has been dead too long, I cannot expect success.
We have limited time to try this on a caveman at Animal Kingdom. Makes a very similar sound to the Metropolis mad scientist's electrothanasia ray. So how would doesthedogdie.com handle this if the dog starts out dead and then gets undead?
His eyes are open.
I'll take your word for it. Kevin Sorbo in Dogs Not Dead.
Gentlemen, I believe the experiment is a success.
I mean, we can't be sure. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Congratulations, Doctor, on your great contribution to science.
Let me make it about me now.
Here, doggy.
No, I hate being alive. I long for death again.
Hold it, everybody.
Whoa, Maytag repossession doesn't mess around. Oh no, they've captured Nigel Hawthorne.
Get away from that table.
We told you food is served at 8:30. That means nobody eats before then. Now, I hear these away suitcases come with a phone charger and I'm at 6%.
Quick, it'll be a human shield.
On the other side of that suitcase, it says Professor Harold Hill.
Keep him covered till I get back to help you with Lyman.
Will do, Michael Hitchcock.
Get that wall.
Why didn't Grant come through the door?
Something's gone wrong. Get away from here. I'll pick up Dirk and we'll take care of Lyman.
Oh, if only they had broken that chair first, he wouldn't have anything to hide behind. Grant has killed again, but I guess they can bring that guy back to life for questioning now.
Be sure that no one leaves this house.
Right.
What is the meaning of all this?
Who knew bringing together the most targeted people in town would be dangerous? Another classic Captain America car chase. Or maybe the same car chase again, who can really tell? A hand grenade a day keeps the captain away. Ooh, he mildly inconvenienced Grant. I'm gonna eat this whole turkey leg while driving. Grant was driving worse before the grenade. That was just the first grenade again. Come on. Come on, man. Don't vape and drive. Burn Lar. Oh, it's Grant. Oh, a structure blowing up that's not in the cliffhanger? This episode's treating us to extra repetition. Look, you can blow up bridges, but you're still no Fleischer Superman. Well, I see you all have everything under control.
What happened?
Two masked men broke in, tied us up, and took Dr. Lyman away. Dr. Melder was hurt trying to resist them. Tore the mask off one man. It was Matson. I didn't see the other man's face, but if I ever see him again, I'll know.
Mostly by the smell.
He'll be all right.
In fact, I'm pretty sure he's enjoying it.
Send out some detectives from the Identification Bureau. They might be able to identify that man I shot and give us a clue to the scarab.
Ooh, it's a double Drummond episode.
Lyman's at a research laboratory and Hunt got through with the machine safely.
Why is he holding the fake blowgun again?
This time. Not entirely. You found a watchman's key on Rick's body and it won't take him long to trace it. Where did Rick work? He was a night watchman at the Collins gravel pit.
Is he the same night watchman from Destruction Inc.? Also, wait, your henchmen have day jobs?
Destroy any evidence that might point to me before the district attorney gets there. Or wait. I have a better plan.
How about we
One
don't?
that will remove the evidence and also the district attorney if he goes there.
Later, outside the queue for Ghost Rider. Cyanamite. It's half dynamite, half cyanide.
Take the plunger off about 200 yards. And be sure you keep the wire out of sight.
At this rate, this whole town's just going to be a bunch of explosion craters by chapter 14.
We want to see who goes into it before we blow it up.
It'll probably be Don Lockwood.
I'll jump off about 100 yards from the entrance. Keep going, you know what.
And thanks for driving me to work while my car's in the shop.
I heard a car pull up outside.
And I heard the owl call my name. Come on, kids, don't play in the dirt in your nice suits. Gail Richards, the only assistant to a district attorney who qualifies for hazard pay. Aperture Science? Gail, just leave the purse in the car. It's only getting in the way.
Yeah, she's the one who works with Captain America.
Wee! Ow! Barbed wire! Yeah, it's an old-timey schoolhouse.
Shall I blow it?
Lionel makes them ask that a lot.
Captain America might show up, too. He'd never let her come out here alone. You're right. Get your hands up.
And hold them out so I can give you a prize for being right. Pocket sand. It's actually harder to see now without the dust in everyone's face. Sorry we don't have chairs out here. This'll have to do. Hey, so who was the titular Avenging corpse? Was it the dog? Is he the mastermind behind all this? Oh, come on. I refuse to believe this Cap is stronger than Houdini. All right, Cap, I'll race you to the top of the slide. That's it. I'm quitting the Scarab and joining the Bulleteers. No, this is my clubhouse. No caps allowed. They're in silhouette reenacting Isildur defeating Sauron for Ralph Bakshi. Boy, this is a dangerous jungle gym. Everyone, he's learning to walk. Ah, my gun garden is blooming. Whoa, did Cap actually kill Matson? And not just the other henchmen who came with Matson? This changes everything, or it would if they hadn't just introduced a resurrection device. Nice of him to stand lined up with the Shadow. Third exploding structure. Was this one supposed to be triple tragedy? Somehow, the dead man returned.